You are listening to Season 2 of The Diary of a Wannabe Writer, the short and often daily podcast in which I chronicle my life and attempt to be a writer by writing daily. Sometimes. Hello, today, I don't know why I said hello in that very silly voice. Hello, today is Wednesday the 27th of August 2025 and you are indeed listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer. And I technically was in New York earlier today because although we left what was basically yesterday New York time, it was about 4:30 in the morning about 4:30 in the morning UK time. And it was an incredibly quick flight. The flight time was scheduled to be 5 hours, 40 minutes. And it wasn't much longer than that. We got across. We actually, although we left, I think about 25 minutes late, what happened was they basically gave us a bigger aircraft than we were expecting, and we only had the crew for the smaller aircraft. So there was an element of quite hard work in it, but it's operationally, it just happens sometimes. That's the reality of it. Sometimes it works the other way. Occasionally, you'll be expecting to be on a larger aircraft and you'll end up flying home on a smaller one, just because of what's available at the time. So it's not, it's just the nature of the business, unfortunately. Yeah, so we flew home, it took them a little while to turn the aircraft around in New York, I think because it wasn't the actual configuration they were expecting, possibly. I'm guessing. I don't know. They didn't say. And so we left about 25 minutes late, but still arrived 40 minutes early because of the flight time. Presumably we had wind shoving us in the right direction. Then I caught up with my friend in London. She's just having a bit of a difficult time at the moment, so we had lunch and then drove home. And now I'm lying on the sofa. My brain is kind of numb because I've been awake since I think my alarm went off at 55 minutes past midnight, and that was the 1 hour till pickup call. So that was nearly 18, and that was 18 hours and 5 minutes ago as I record this. So that's not a horrendous length for a day, actually. It's quite long. But no, the flight was nice. Really enjoyed working with the crew I work with, and it was nice to catch up with my friend as well. The downside was I got home a bit later than I was expecting. I've only been home a couple of hours because the traffic coming back from London was murder. So it took me a very short space of time to get to my friend's house. Oh my God, I would kill for that commute. It was less than half an hour from the airport, whereas it takes me 90 minutes. But then it took me nearly 2 hours to get home because there's a lot of dodgy roadworks around, well, not dodgy roadworks, but roadworks around the Hanger Lane gyratory, I think is what that bit's called, but certainly Hanger Lane. And it was just, is the gyratory the roundabout? I don't know what gyratory means. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, around the Hanger Lane, the bit that goes from the north, or was it South Circular? I think it's the north. Hang on, I'm trying to think. North Circular. Anyway, one of the circular bits was very, very trafficky. So I was hoping to get a bit of work done on my writing today, but I'm not worried by the fact that I didn't. I'm feeling quite positive about writing again, having got to where I wanted to get to in chapter 6 yesterday. So that was good. So, and I just want to comment on a comment. Hang on, I'm trying to find out where it is. I can't remember which app I read them on, but one of my listeners, a friend of mine, put, hang on, let me just try and find it on here. Oh, is it that one? Yes. Why can't I read it? Oh, I can't. I'm trying to find it. Hang on. Oh. Waffle comments published. There we go. So, needs review, that's why. It says, who am I writing for? The book club or yourself? I can understand you being pissed off with the club leads, but it's making it I want to write has made me question why you're writing. And that's, unfortunately, I'm a human being who takes setbacks quite badly. And I don't know why I saw that as a set. I think it's because I've been a member of another writing group in the past and it has totally energised me. Really did. I mean, I joined a group in 2018 in Milton Keynes, and that energised me to the degree that I've got the stuff written that I've written in the last sort of few years. And I think it's not that I'm writing for them, it's just that I was really disappointed because I really hoped that this new writing group would energise me in the same way that the one I joined in 2018 did. Not that I massively need energising, because my output has been quite strong this year. Or certainly, well, I don't know if it's been strong, but it's certainly been very consistent. I mean, the lull I've had this month is the biggest gap I've had in a while, and I can already feel the enthusiasm coming back, and I kind of want to get back on the horse and stuff. So I'm writing because I enjoy it, and I think it was just sort of disappointment that this group wasn't what I was hoping it was going to be, and I let that get to me, and I overthinked it, which is something I really do have a propensity to do. But no, fair comment and fair question. But yes, I do feel like I'm back on horse now, as they would say, and I really hope to get to get chapter 6 signed off tomorrow. I've got a blind being fitted in the front bedroom tomorrow, but I plan to basically be at home for most of the day. Yeah, and if I can get that done, and I already know exactly what I need to do with chapter 7, it's a quick little chapter. So like I said yesterday, hopefully I'm going to be back on track, hit my 20,000 word target for the end of the month, and then of course I've set myself a 25,000 word target for September, so that's going to be interesting. Anyway, sorry that I've very slightly overrun. Thank you for listening, thank you for commenting, and I shall be back in the next, not in the next few days, I'll be back tomorrow. Take care, thank you, bye-bye.
You have been listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer. For more information about what I'm writing, go to linktr.ee/Richard Writes, capital R, capital W, where you can find details of my website and social media. I may see you there.